Welcome to another video of Minutes with Mr. Roach. Yeah, you read that title correctly. I have ADHD. I've had it probably ever since 4th, 5th grade, ever since my parents kind of realized that I don't sit still and I tap a pencil on literally like everything. And, you know, I'm thinking about it. I don't really know that it's ADHD. I think what I have is I'm a band director. Yeah, like it's some kind of disease or something. But it's serious. When I can't sit still, well, when I play an instrument, I can't sit still either. I'm playing along, moving to the music. And when I'm tapping my pencil, you know what I'm really doing? I'm drumming. So I want to talk about how I feel like that helps me as a musician and especially as a music teacher. I know that kind of sounds weird, right? How does having some kind of disability or medical condition help me be able to do my job better? Well, and here's why. When I kind of first started to notice that I had like this ADHD or that something was different, I was in class and I just couldn't focus. There was somebody tapping a pencil off in the distance. There was someone else talking. Someone was tapping their foot. I heard the birds outside. I could hear the teacher on the chalk, on the chalkboard screech. And all this sound is just going into my head. I can hear literally every single thing. And I remember my very first time looking at something like this. Now, this is everything that's happening in the band at one moment in time. So at this line, all this stuff is happening at once. And I remember looking at it like, this is really hard to follow. I kind of relate it to like reading 3 books at the same time because each little section is doing something different. And that's not really true because if you read 3 books, that's 3 different stories, where this is like 3 interpretations of the same story, I guess we'll say. But I remember looking at that music and going, I don't know how I'm going to like be able to follow all of this. And then I just kind of started to stop reading the music so much and just use my ears. I know what the music is supposed to sound like. So when we're like rehearsing, I literally am hearing everything. I'm hearing the wrong note that the saxophone plays. I'm hearing the clarinet squeak. I'm hearing the flute shrill sound. No, just kidding, flutes, I love you. I'm hearing all these different sounds. I'm hearing every single percussion instrument all at once. Isn't that a lot like ADHD? Yeah, I'd say so. So by having this medical condition where I hear everything, literally, all the time, I now can translate that to band and doing something positive. By hearing all these different sounds, by hearing what the trumpets are doing, and what the trombones are doing, and what the saxophones are doing, and knowing that how they fit together, in my head, I'm able to hear it all. And that's really good because we stop and someone might go, well, what happened? Well, I can't say, oh, I don't know, somewhere along the way, something. No, I know. Somewhere along the way, the drummer fell behind the beat a little bit. I'm able to diagnose what the problem is, like an auto mechanic. That's kind of what I do all day long. I'm an auto mechanic. So the point of this whole little message is don't let anyone tell you that your disability or your medical condition or whatever you have, ADD, ADHD, it doesn't matter because when you create music, you're using all those sensories anyway, and you're using everything to produce sound and evaluate and listen and adapt to playing, that you need to hear what's going on around you. If the drummer slows down or speeds up, as a wind player, I got to play along with them. We don't want to have 3 different books happening at the same time. So instead of it being an excuse, it's actually turned into something quite positive for me.